September 29, 2025, Evesham Township, New Jersey. A retail robbery escalates into an armed assault. What separates this incident from ordinary shoplifting is a single object: a counter-assault bear deterrent canister. That classification matters enormously under New Jersey law, and it drives every charge that follows. Under New Jersey Statute 2C 15-1, robbery is elevated to a first-degree crime when a deadly weapon is used during the course of committing a theft. A deadly weapon, as defined under N.J.S.A. 2C 11-1, includes any device capable of producing death or serious bodily injury. Bear spray, commercially marketed as counter-assault bear deterrent, contains oleoresin capsicum at concentrations up to 33%. Standard law enforcement pepper spray runs 10 to 15%. The gap is not cosmetic, it is clinical. Deployed at point-blank range into a human face, this agent causes involuntary eye closure, severe mucosal inflammation, and temporary incapacitation, all documented here on camera. New Jersey courts have consistently held that chemical agents, used offensively against human beings, satisfy the deadly weapon threshold. The first-degree robbery charge is legally sound. First-degree robbery under New Jersey law carries a sentencing range of 10 to 20 years, with 85% mandatory minimum before parole eligibility. Under the No Early Release Act, N.J.S.A. 2C 43 to 7.2.
All right, you guys sprayed? Come out here. Try to get out of there because it's going to affect you.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Come over here. Just sit down. All you got to do? No, you're good. Listen. So we get sprayed as well. I'm going to try to walk you through the best thing for you, okay? Just try to breathe, okay? And the best thing you can do is just try to keep your eyes open, okay? I know, it's going to burn.
Can you give me a pair of sunglasses? I know that sounds so stupid.
Listen, I promise you, sunglasses aren't going to hurt, aren't going to help you. You got to, the more you can keep your eyes open like this and let the air get in it, the better it's going to be for you.
Okay.
Okay? Try to see how you're touching like this? Try to get your hands with any of it on, because it's all oil-based. So it's just going to, keep getting,
over there more?
whatever's comfortable for you. I'll stay right by the store.
Okay.
No, let it air out, because that's the best for you. Just try not to go too far. All right? I know. Just try not to go too far from me, because I got to keep an eye on you and that. I know. Listen, I've gotten sprayed 3 different times, so I know what you're going through. Yeah, it's gonna get bad. So there's some pepper spray when you walk by there.
I'm not
so
gonna
try
go
to.
anywhere.
No, you're good. Just try not to go. It's pretty bad. She's just trying to get whatever's best for her. As soon as you go in, you're just gonna start getting. She's the only one here.
Huh?
She's the only one here. The one that's here. The one that's in all black. She's just out getting aired out.
Okay. And any vehicle description, anything.
She can't see. She's just been freaking out since I got here. I'm trying to get that. Do you remember seeing a car?
No.
Do you remember?
I went to get the license plate and that's when they got me.
Okay. Do you remember what she was wearing when she came in?
It was 2 black girls. One was like huge. Like,
Okay.
sorry.
You're good. No, you're good. We got her. We got her.
Okay.
We got her. Yeah.
So sad.
All right. So 2 black females. Listen, I know it hurts. You gotta just stay with me. All right. Just try. It's gonna burn until they get some water flowing for you. Okay.
Okay.
2 black females. Okay. One was a real heavy set. And what was the other one? Was she heavy set as well, or was she?
She had a mask on and this silver Christian Louboutin bag.
Okay.
And that would have a Lululemon bag with her.
Okay. And they just came in. Did they just start loading up the stuff, and that's when you interfered, or kind of walk me through what kind
So
of?
I didn't touch them.
Okay.
I just stood by them.
Mhm.
I can show you guys the cameras.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm going to call the cops. So I
Okay.
ran the phones thrown across the floor.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, you know what, I'm going to get the license plate. I went to go behind them, turn around.
Yep.
That's where they got me.
Okay. So here's our game plan right now. We're gonna let that air out. You try to hang here. I know it hurts. We've all been pepper sprayed, so we understand what you're going through.
Yeah.
We're gonna have them come out here, check you out, maybe try to flush your eyes out a little bit. But the best thing that can help for you is air. So right now, the fact that your eyes are open, it's gonna burn.
Yeah.
It's gonna tingle, but
Is my face going to be stuff from
it's
pepper spray?
gonna be red.
Okay.
But just be aware, right? I'm just gonna tell you this straight up. When you go home and you get a shower tonight, depending on what it is, if it's oil-based or not, when you go in that shower, it's going to reactivate. So just be kind of prepared, okay? Well, We're going to have them come look at you. We're going to let that air out. If we can go in, if it's aired out enough and you feel as though up to it, and we can look at the cameras, then we'll do that. But biggest thing is let's worry about you first, and then we'll worry about the other stuff. Okay?
They definitely left in the car, though?
I have no idea. I couldn't even say because they got me right before they even walked out the door.
She said as soon as she's like, we're going to call the cops, they walked out, hit her, and that's when they get...
Can someone grab my phone for me? Or do you guys not even want
Where's that in there?
Yeah, we're just going to...
Yeah, it's pretty bad in there.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a couple more minutes. And then one of us will go in there.
So I can call my manager?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the store manager, but I have to call my regional.
Yeah.
And so she's
You're
not
good.
like...
You're good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just let it, like I said, with your eyes, just the more you can keep them open and let the air come in, the better it is.
Okay.
So just keep trying that and try not to touch your body with wherever there's orange stuff on it.
Okay.
Okay, because that's going to contaminate it more and more. So what I mean, that's all you kind of remember. So two heavy, one heavy set, one kind of little slim, one had a Christian Louboutin bag, one had a Lululemon bag.
Yeah.
Came in, they just didn't even say anything to you. They just started kind of...
They just started like laughing and taking pictures.
Okay.
They
Just
took
like,
selfies.
they were just taking selfies with glasses on?
Well, they walked in and I knew right away they were thieves. So I was like, "Hi guys, how can I help you?"
Uh-huh.
Sorry, it like kind of hurts.
You're good. Take your time. You don't have to keep apologizing to me. Let me grab your info because that's kind of the most more important thing. I'm not trying to keep you talking. I know it hurts. What's your first name?
Can I just write it?
No, I'm trying to eliminate the contact. That's all. What's your first name?
And then can I get something to get like some of this off of me because my skin feels like it's on fire.
It's gonna, yeah.
Like it comes off when I wipe it. But, like,
Yeah, we need. The thing is, we need water. So I don't want to have you go anywhere because we got to watch this, watch you. Yeah, I promise you.
You can just close the door and lock it. Like,
well, we gotta let it air out. That's how it gets out.
As the women headed for the door, one of them, later identified as 28-year-old Alicia Taylor Jones of Wilmington, Delaware, turned around. She reached into her bag, pulled out a canister, not pepper spray, counter-assault bear deterrent, a high-concentration capsaicin spray designed to stop charging wildlife. She aimed directly at Sophia's face and sprayed. The chemical impact was immediate. Sophia's eyes shut involuntarily. Her skin burned. She stumbled backward toward the rear of the store, temporarily incapacitated. While she was blinded, the theft began. Roughly 18 to 20 pairs of designer sunglasses were grabbed off the displays. Estimated value, $20,000. Within 2 minutes, confrontation, assault, theft. They were gone. Days later, after recovering from the chemical exposure, Sophia did something unexpected. She searched Facebook Marketplace, designer sunglasses, local listings, and she found a profile selling items matching what had been stolen. The name? Kai Monroe. The face. The build. She recognized her attacker. She contacted Loss Prevention. Loss Prevention contacted the police. Detectives traced the profile to Alicia Taylor Jones of Wilmington, Delaware. On October 1st, 2025, a warrant was issued and an arrest was made.
What's the plan for here for the car and everything?
A rental. I could take her, see if we can get consent to it. See if the bear spray's in there, maybe. She had that bag, she got the glasses we were looking for.
What's that?
She wore the same jacket and hat that she did in the robbery.
Great. Will they handle it? They'll handle the consent in the search warrant if
These two kids are... No. Probably better off, fully honest, probably better off doing tolerant-free stuff for her, and she gets it where it needs to go. I'm not She got off this. I'm up. Tell her that she take that. Oh, that's mine.
I smell the pot. I smell the pot.
I think we can get her. If you can get a number, but we're going to take on the phone. Number on the phone?
You know, does she have a phone with her?
Yeah, they got the phone. Yeah. This is Max? Okay. Yeah. I didn't call you. Yeah. Alright. You know where you're going? Troop 2. So, you can just follow me or whatever, but we'll literally go down this road to the first light, make a right, and then the first light you come to, we make a left.
Does she need to be searched, Frank? Does she need to be searched?
It don't matter now.
Okay.
Somebody really got us. Yeah, so we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Interview her.
Yeah,
Let the car loose. We can. You guys want to just collect the stuff straight from her, or do you want us to collect it and then do like a transfer?
Taylor Jones was taken into custody. During processing, officers recovered 2 stolen Moo sunglasses, the purple baseball hat, the denim jacket matching the description, and the counter-assault bear deterrent canister used in the attack. She was transported to Burlington County Jail pending court proceedings. A detective's body cam captured her post-arrest interview. Her Miranda rights were read, and the interview began.
So, before we get into anything, okay, I want to inform you of your charges, okay, while we're here, and I also want to read you your Miranda warnings, okay? So you're looking at a few charges, all right, all right, so like I said, you're looking at a few charges from us, okay? So you have a first-degree robbery charge, all right? You also have an aggravated assault charge on a retail theft employee, an unlawful possession of a weapon for unlawful purpose, as well as a theft. Okay, so with those being said, all right, so the robbery is a first-degree crime, okay? The aggravated assault is a third. I think they're all thirds, the remaining. Third degree, I'm sorry, there's a 1/4 in here, okay? And the, so you have 1 first degree.
I don't know the charges things. Like, I don't know the
Degrees.
Okay.
We'll discuss it.
Yeah.
We'll read the rest here.
All right, so the robbery's obviously first. You have 3/3 and 1/4 degree crime, okay? So I want to read your Miranda warnings real fast before we get started here. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? All right. So before we get started, I just want to write down some identifiers for you, okay? What's your first name?
Alicia Taylor.
How do you spell it?
ALLESHA.
Taylor?
TYLOR.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, obviously we're from New Jersey, okay? I want to talk about an incident that you were involved in Marlton at the Sunglass Hut a couple days ago. You familiar?
No, I wasn't even there.
Okay, so there's video surveillance. That's how we were able to lead it all the way back to here. All right. It shows you in the hat, you in the jacket, the same one you were wearing today. All right, using bear spray, same thing you have in your purse.
Everybody got that around here.
But like I said, there's everything, right? The sunglasses that you have on you is from the Sunglass Hut store as well. All right, there's the tag that's on those sunglasses tracks back to the Marlton store. Okay, so everything has you at Marlton. I just want to talk to you about that incident. Okay, so I knew you were with another girl during that incident. Is that a friend of yours?
No,
No. How do you know her?
just in the streets.
She in the streets.
Yeah.
Do you work for her?
What do you mean do I work for her?
Like, is this like are you guys like a crew or like a pyramid?
No.
Like a bunch of you, you got to answer her type of thing, or no?
No.
No, you guys are just the same. You guys are just
I
working
don't work
together.
for nobody.
I got you.
But myself.
Good for you. I like that. I wish I could say the same thing. I wish I could say the same thing. All right, so you and your friend, or you and whoever this is, someone you meet on the street, come to Marlton. What made you pick the sunglass? Were you guys in the promenade for a while, or did you guys just know you were going to target that sunglass store?
Did we what? Say it again?
So when you guys came to Marlton, right, you and your friend, did you
I'm
guys...
she associate. She ain't friend. I just know her from the streets. I do her lashes.
Oh, okay. You do your lashes.
Yeah.
So you and this girl, right? So how did you guys decide on the Sunglass Hut in Marlton? Just kind of ended up there, type of thing. Okay. Were you guys shopping at all? Did you guys shop anywhere else in in that shopping center before you went to Sunglass Hut?
Lulu.
You went to Lulu. Did you shop there?
Yeah, outfit.
What'd you get?
A black sweatsuit.
Black sweatsuit.
For my niece.
Good for you. I love their clothes. They're expensive as hell, though. Tell you that. So after Lulu, you walk over to the Sunglass Hut. Where were you guys parked?
By Chipotle.
You guys parked by the Chipotle. Okay. What car were you in that day?
I think a Nissan.
Nissan. Whose car was it?
Hers.
It's her car. Okay.
Do you know her name? Like first name or anything like that?
You know, people be going by fake name. I know her name,
Well,
Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah, I think that's just a full name.
So her street name, she goes by Kelly.
Kales.
Kales.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know how to spell that? Like, when you guys are texting, like how do you spell that?
Kelly. Kelly.
What was your
ask me that question?
What was your intention? What was your intention? Like, did you guys know you were coming to Marlton to go to the Sunglass Hut store, or did you just see the opportunity that the Sunglass store was there and took it?
No, when I went and got the sweatsuit, they said it was there.
So you're like, all right, this is kind of more of an opportunity type of thing. All right, so you guys go into the Sunglass store. Do you guys target a specific set of sunglasses when you guys go into the store?
No, this honestly my first time.
First time you ever done it?
So.
Okay. So what sunglasses did you take this time? Like, what was the section that you were kind of most interested in? You don't know? So you start collecting these. What does the store employee say? Because we see an interaction between you and the store employee. Does she say anything to you? Like,
well, at first she didn't say nothing to me. She said something to Kelly.
Okay. What did she say to Kelly? Did you hear?
Stop. I think she said something like, one at a time. Something. Putting them back one at a time. Right, one at a time. Something like that.
Okay.
And then she had said something about you niggas getting locked in the store or something like that. Mm-hmm. She said that's when Kelly ran to the door.
Okay. What prompted you to spray her?
Cause when I was walking, when we was about to leave out, she told me, "I'm about to kill y'all. Let me call somebody." She said.
Okay.
So I was like, "What, girl?"
Right. Where did you have the bear spray? Was it just in your bag, or was it on your person?
In my bag.
It was in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bag did you have that day? Do you remember?
Lulu bag.
The Lulu bag. It was inside the Lulu bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have it in the Lulu. You just grab it and spray her because she said these few things to you. Okay.
Don't threaten me.
I get you. Obviously that upset you. So you decided to spray her with the spray. After you spray her, what do you guys do then? So you post a few hours. You post it on Facebook Market. A few hours after you think you guys stole them. A couple days. Okay.
Did you sell any other sunglasses prior to us contacting you today?
Yeah. It was like my old nurse.
What's that?
My old nurse.
You sold them to her?
So I only had 3.
Okay.
No, I had 4.
Okay.
So the other pairs that you sold, was that marketplace, or you sold them to people you know?
Yeah, people I know.
People you know. Did you sell anything else on marketplace from that store?
No, I was, but they never came, so I put sold and I never took it back in.
So people made arrangements, but kind of fell through?
Yeah, it didn't fall through.
Okay.
Do you know any other identifiers for this other girl you were with besides Kelly?
What you mean?
Just like her, I don't know, like her Instagram handle or
It's like
TikTok name.
Kale's the goat or something like that.
Kale's the goat. How do you spell it?
I want to say like Kellz. The goat, D-A.
The goat. D-A, goat.
Regular goat.
And that's her Instagram handle?
TikTok name.
Okay.
Is there going to be other things, other
Like what?
other shoplifting incidents? Is there going to be discussing that on your phone? So I just find it hard to believe it's your first time that you would drive, over an hour to New Jersey and then get into an incident involving, bear spray.
No. I had my bear spray because when my brother passed, it was like safety type stuff. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing, but I never used it, but this first time.
Okay.
Like, I had that by 5 years.
Well, I'm not saying you use bear spray on somebody in the past. What I'm getting at is, did you do any more stops throughout the day?
No.
Anything in your phone conversation is going to contradict what you're telling me now. That would make you seem untruthful is what I'm getting at. So the time is now to put it out there if you want to say anything else that we're going to find later on. No. We do intend to apply for a search warrant for your phone and things like that. We got to do our job. Everybody has a job to do.
It's just the pictures.
So you have pictures of
the
glass.
Let's examine the constitutional framework. The second charge, aggravated assault on a retail employee, under N.J.S.A. 2C 12-1B, is a distinct and separate offense. New Jersey's legislature specifically enhanced assault protections for retail workers who attempt to prevent theft. The temporary blindness inflicted here satisfies the significant bodily injury threshold on its face. The defendant offered a self-defense narrative during the post-arrest interview, claiming the victim threatened to kill her before the spray was deployed. That claim fails under N.J.S.A. 2C 3-4, New Jersey's use of force and self-protection statute. The statute permits deadly force only when an actor reasonably believes such force is immediately necessary to protect against death or serious bodily injury. A retail employee announcing she will call police or making a verbal threat does not constitute the imminent deadly threat required to legally justify a chemical weapons deployment. The operative legal standard is reasonableness, not subjective fear. Under that standard, no reasonable person in the defendant's position could conclude a store employee posed an imminent lethal threat. The self-defense claim is facially untenable and is unlikely to survive a motion in limine, let alone reach the jury as a viable affirmative defense. The weapons charges N.J.S.A. 2C 39-4 and 2C 39-5 address possession of a weapon for unlawful purpose and unlawful possession of a weapon, respectively. Both charges are supported by a single, devastating fact. The canister was recovered from the defendant's person at the time of arrest, 2 days after the assault. She was wearing the same jacket and hat from the robbery. The stolen sunglasses were on her person. The weapon was in her bag. This is direct physical evidence at its most unambiguous. Now the post-arrest interview. Miranda v. Arizona, decided by the Supreme Court in 1966, requires that any person subject to custodial interrogation be advised of the right to silence and the right to counsel. Before questioning begins, the detective complied. Miranda was read in full. Prior to any substantive questioning, the defendant acknowledged the advisement and continued speaking. Under Burgess v. Tompkins, decided by the Supreme Court in 2010, a suspect who has read Miranda rights and chooses to continue speaking has implicitly waived those rights. The waiver here is clean and the interview is constitutionally valid. The defendant's admissions during that interview are legally significant and substantially incriminating. She confirmed her presence at the store. She confirmed deploying the spray. She confirmed post-theft sales of the stolen merchandise. That last admission, selling stolen goods, independently supports a charge under N.J.S.A. 2C 20-7, receiving and transferring stolen property, regardless of the defendant's role as the original thief. On the Fourth Amendment issue, officers on camera correctly distinguished between a consent search of the rental vehicle and a warrant-based search. Under State v. Carty decided by the New Jersey Supreme Court in 2002, consent to search must be voluntary and free from coercion. Officers appropriately flagged this distinction before any search occurred. The rental vehicle status adds a constitutional layer. In Byrd v. United States, decided in 2018, the Supreme Court held that a person driving a rental vehicle, with the renter's permission, retains Fourth Amendment standing to challenge a warrantless search. Officers' on-camera discussion of consent versus warrant demonstrates awareness of this framework. That procedural caution protects the admissibility of any evidence recovered from the vehicle. Now the grades. The responding officers receive an A-. Miranda was properly administered. Constitutional search procedure was correctly identified and applied. Victim triage was immediate and medically accurate. Evidence was preserved: clothing, weapon, stolen merchandise, all documented on camera before and during arrest. The minor deduction reflects imprecision in charge advisement on camera, articulating each charge's statutory basis and degree. For the recording strengthens the evidentiary record. It is a small procedural gap in an otherwise disciplined response. The victim receives a B+. Her threat recognition was accurate and her cooperation with law enforcement was both immediate and effective. Her independent identification of the defendant via Facebook Marketplace, locating the alias Kai Monroe and initiating the investigative chain, directly produced the arrest. The grade does not reach A because the decision to pursue fleeing suspects to record a license plate placed her in the proximity necessary for the bear spray deployment. Under standard retail loss prevention protocol, employees are trained not to physically pursue shoplifters beyond the point of exit. That guidance exists precisely to prevent this outcome. No legal wrongdoing attaches to the victim. New Jersey does not impose a duty to retreat on private citizens who are not the aggressor. The grade reflects a tactical gap, not a legal one. The defendant receives an F. Taylor Jones carried a military-grade chemical weapon into a retail establishment in the course of committing theft. She deployed it deliberately. She sold the stolen merchandise. She was arrested in the same clothing, with the same weapon, carrying the stolen property. Her self-defense claim is legally unsupportable. Her post-Miranda admissions are substantially incriminating. The physical evidence against her requires no inference, only observation. Under N.J.S.A, a first-degree robbery conviction means a mandatory minimum of 85% of whatever sentence is imposed before any parole consideration. The exposure here is severe and the evidentiary foundation is direct. Lessons learned. First, weapon classification determines charge severity. Retail theft becomes first-degree robbery the moment a chemical agent designed to incapacitate is carried into the commission of that theft and used against a person. The entry point for maximum criminal exposure is that canister. Second, post-offense conduct compounds exposure. Selling stolen merchandise publicly, under a traceable alias, on a platform the victim could access, converted a solved robbery into a self-inflicted arrest. Third, Miranda waivers are implicitly created by continued speech. Suspects who speak after advisement are legally treated as having waived their rights. Silence, not cooperation, is the constitutionally protected option. Fourth, for retail workers, the moment suspects move toward the exit, the calculus changes. Identification from a safe distance is more valuable than physical pursuit. Sophia's instinct was courageous. The protocol exists to protect her. Fifth, constitutional procedure is not bureaucratic friction. It is evidentiary protection. Officers who correctly identify the consent versus warrant distinction on camera preserve admissibility before a challenge is ever filed. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.